A CCTV footage is expected to shed more light on the bloody NBP riot. The footage is now with the PNP CIDG. Meanwhile, PNP Chief Ronald De La Rosa says there was no lapse on the part of PNP Special Action Force members guarding the NBP. The details from Aya Macalma.
The closed-circuit television recording of the alleged riot at the New Bilibid prison is now in the hands of the Criminal Investigation and Detection Group. This will be the basis of the CIDG in the investigation of the said incident among high-profile inmates at the Building 14 of the National Penitentiary. PNP Chief Ronald De La Rosa expressed his confidence that the PNP Special Action Force personnel was not amiss in its duties during the rampage. De La Rosa believes that no fresh supply of illegal drugs was slipped in without the knowledge of the staff in the said jail. The shabu used by the inmates during their pot session may be old stocks that they were able to keep after the recent Oplan Galugad.
As far as the entry of contrabands is concerned, alam kong hindi na yun talaga nakakapasok. Siguro dati na yun nakapasok doon sa loob na hindi lang nakalkal somewhere yung mga contrabands na yun dahil hindi mo talaga magigiba yung buong building.
De La Rosa considers the staff as the cream of the crop in the police force and the best group to secure the Bilibid. So he ordered an immediate investigation by the CIDG right after the incident.
They're still the best. They are still the best sa mga tao ko yung staff na yan. I stand by them. Kung sila nagkakamali, I am willing to put my neck on the line pag sinasabi ninyong meron silang ginawang hindi maganda.
While the incident will have no bearing on the planned extension of the staff's assignment to secure the Bilibid, there will be a change in personnel to avoid familiarity with the inmates. For PTV News, this is Waywaya Macalma.
Sir, magandang tanghali po. Sir, bago po nagkaroon ng August 25 announcement ng Pangulo sa kanyang drug matrix, wherein Congressman Amado Espino name was included, nakita niyo ba yung matrix na yun bago i-announce?
Honestly, hindi ko pa nakita yun. Iba yung source ng presidente doon.
Okay. So, maging kayo rin convinced na as seasoned intelligence officer, as a seasoned investigator, convinced din kayo na wala talagang direct link to pin down General Espino or Congressman Espino to the drug trade?
As of now. As of now, talagang lumabas yung matrix na yun, then kinulate ni Presidente yung ibang sources of information, yung ibang intelligence reports. Yung matrix lang yun ang naglilink, pero yung iba, may gap. Hindi niya nalilink lahat. So, in case of doubt, pag mayroong gap, huwag mo i-confirm. That's the rule of thumb sa intelligence community. Pag mayroong gap, huwag mo talagang i-confirm dahil in fairness naman doon sa tao, mahirap na, ma-implicate na wala pala.
So, itong third and final list na sinasabi ng Pangulo, nakita nyo na yung kopya ng drug list?
Hindi pa, pero yung contribution lang ng PNP, ayun ang nakita ko. Pero hindi man kasi yan galing lang sa PNP lahat. Merong galing sa PDEA, merong galing sa ASAP, merong galing sa NICA, merong galing sa other government agencies na merong intelligence capability, merong galing sa LGUs, merong galing sa mga counterparts. Pero as far as the PNP portion, sa ipapalabas sa Presidente, nakita ko.
So safe to assume, sir, na it's not you, the PNP, the intelligence officer, who choose, but the President himself has the prerogative on who to name or not sa drug list?
Yes, siya man nag-announce. Basta kami, on our part lang, yung aming efforts, sinasabi namin sa kanya. Then siya na bahala. Kasi yung sinabit naman namin, binabalidate naman niya yun doon sa sinasabit ng ibang intelligence agency. Siya ngayon ang final say, kung ito na ba talaga o hindi. Dahil merong iba na i-invalidate sa source ng iba. Ganun yun. Nasa kanya yung final.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Last two questions, Ina Andalong and then Ted Tavera of Tribune. Ina first.
Sir, ano na po ba yung story na nabubuo about the NBP incident yesterday? I understand the CIDG is investigating this. Are we leaning towards believing that the riot was caused by a pot session or a sabu session na naisumbong? Or, are we buying the idea that it was a simple prison riot? Because some, as we know, are saying that it might have been an effort to stop some of the inmates from testifying in the ongoing.
Initially, yung tinatanggap natin na version doon is yung version na sinasabi ng DOJ which was contained in the report of the Bucor. Na yun nga, may patsisyon daw nangyari, sinita nung isang inmate, nagalit yung mga insik, inatake yung nagsita, di nagkakaroon na ng rambulan. But right now, I have sent already the director of CIDG to NBP to coordinate kung pwedeng yung CIDG mag-take over. As of yesterday, pumayag na sila yung CIDG mag-take over para mawala yung notion na kasi yung NBI at saka yung Bucor ay sister bureau siya under DOJ, di ba? Para mawala yung notion na merong whitewash or cover-up. Sabi ko, you present ourselves na kami na mag-lead ng investigation, yung CIDG. But kagabi naman daw, ako ko parang nagbago ata, parang gusto nila DOJ, yung NBI naman na mag-lead ng investigation. But ngayong umaga, kausap ko yung director ng CIDG, i-try namin na makuha yung 4 doon na suspects kung pwede madala dito sa Krami para doon namin kunan ng testimonies nila kung para malaman talaga yung katotohanan. But wino-work out pa nila ngayon ng director ng CIDG.
Sir, just to be clear, sino po yung 4? Sino po yung 4 na suspects? Just to be...
Hindi ko mahabigay yung pangalan, basta meron silang identify doon na 3 o 4 na involved doon sa gulo.
Sir, kayo, are you convinced that it was a simple prison riot based on what you've been monitoring or reports that you've been receiving?
Mahirap kasi mag-speculate eh. You must be very careful. Sabihin ko riot o hindi. Basta per se, yung initial investigation, sabi ng Kwan, so yun ang tinatanggap natin. Yung version ng Bucor. Alam nga naman, sabi ng Bucor na riot, tapos sabihin kong hindi, huwag maito na hindi, na wala man ako doon sa loob. Sila man ang nagmamanage ng kulungan. Di ba? So, mahirap na. Kaya nga, yung sa IDG, pinapaimbestiga natin.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Ted?
Sir, update lang po dun sir sa kaso dun ng 3 PNP generals na unang pinangalanan ni Presidente, sila Tino Pagdilaw tsaka sila Diaz. Ano po yung status nila ngayon sir? Tsaka ano po yung update nga po ng kaso?
Hindi ko masyado na monitor yan pero I know yung DILG meron ng naka-prepare or nasampa na yung kaso nila. Yung Napolcom kasi nag-handle ng investigation nila. So, hindi ko pa talaga kung nasampa na yung kaso or hindi pa. Basta meron nang ginawa yung Napolcom.
Pero ano po yung status nila ngayon sir? Saan po sila ngayon?
Nasa admin holding office namin. Sa akin mismo, sa aking office of the Chief PNP, sila naka-detail dahil yun nga, for investigation.
Naka-detain, sir?
Detail, hindi detained. Ha? Kasabihin detained sa opisina ko. Detailed. L, hindi N.
Sir, kilala niyo po ba sir yung binabanggit ni Presidente the last time, yung Diana Lagman, sir, na taga Pampanga daw po, na drug lord?
Lagman?
Opo.
Hindi ko masyadong... Yung miyari nung bagong bagong
Hindi sir, yung pinangalanan niya po dun sa Naga Seat, sa Bicol last week.
I-check ko sa aking DI, sa intelligence ko. I will check out.
All right. Thank you very much, Police Director General Ronald Bato de la Rosa.
Salamat ha. Thank you. Human namang selfie. Human na, di ba? Alis ako. Thank you. Thank you.
All right. Thank you also to Presidential Spokesperson Ernesto Abella.